what is a fraction in simplest form? So simplest form can also be written as lowest terms. Some textbooks or some classes, they do lowest terms, but I like simplest form. Now, what does that even mean? What do you mean you can't simplify it anymore? That means there are no numbers you can. So then there's no numbers you can divide the numerator and denominator by other than 1. Okay, so they don't have any common factors. So no common factors. So no common factors. Okay, other than 1. No common factors other than 1. Okay. If that's the case, that means it is in its simplest form. So let's see. Let me give you the best way to do these things is to show you by example. So let's say you have something like 3/4. Could I simplify this anymore? Is there any number that I can pick with the numerator and denominator where this can be reduced to the lowest terms? Can I do that? No. The only thing I can do here is divide the numerator by 1 and the denominator by 1, and I'm just left with 3/4 again. Now let's look at another one. Let's look at, let's say 6/8. Is there anything I can divide the numerator and the denominator by to get me a simpler form of this? Equivalent but lower numbers? And the answer to that is yes, you definitely can. You can divide the numerator by 2 and you can divide the denominator by 2. And that'll get you to 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And now, can I do anything to this? No, I can't. The only thing that I can divide the numerator and denominator by here is 1. And they don't have any other, there's no common factors here. Whereas here, I have 2. Okay? Let's do another example. Let's say I have 20/25. Can I divide something by the top and bottom? Yes, I can divide the top by 5 and the bottom by 5. And that'll get me to it'll get me to 4/5. And now can I continue dividing anything by this? No. There's no other number I can divide that by to get me something smaller. Let's do an example again. Let's try something like 50/100. I can divide the top by 10 and the bottom by 10. I get 5/10. Is that in simplest form? Is there any number that I can divide the top and the bottom by, the same number, that'll get me a simpler version of this? And the answer is yes, there is. I can divide the top by 5 and the bottom by 5, and I'll get 1/2. So now 1/2 is its simplest form. Okay, so 1/2 is the simplest form. And what does it mean to be in simplest form or lowest terms? It means you cannot continue to simplify it anymore. This is as low as it gets. Okay, there's no number in the numerator or denominator that you can divide by other than 1. You can divide this by 1, but if you do that, you just get back 1/2.